everybody, my name is Ekin Kee Charles, and in this exhibition, Among Us, I will be presenting two of my video works. During the quarantine, me and my cousins, we played this online game, Among Us, a lot. And the premise of the game was basically you questioning each other's intention and you questioning each other's identity. And these two video works that I'm presenting has this reoccurring theme of identity as well. So I thought the title was fitting. And other than that, this two film has a very strong connection about community, about us. So the word Among Us was the right title to call this exhibition. Meet Us at the Ridge is my first experimental video. I usually do narrative, and for this work I wanted it to do something a bit different, and this artwork is more expressive in a way. I wanted to dig deeper into my culture and why I feel like I am lost and I do not know much about it. Why did that happen? I wanted to find the bridge. So I decided to sit down with my mother and interview her. So the audio that you listen in Meet Us at the Ridge is the interview that I did with my mother. That was the longest conversation that I've ever had with her, where the topic that we talked about was something that is considered sensitive. But during that session with her, I didn't see her as my mother. I see her as someone from a different generation, just expressing her reason. And the visual that I made in the video is a representation of how I feel. It is the complete opposite of what she stated. And that just shows this two different perspectives from a different generation. And in the film, I decided to use these two girls, an older girl and a young girl, as a representation of myself and my ancestors. I see myself as that young girl, the little girl, and then my ancestors as the older girl. I actually sewed the outfits for the two girls, and I worked with local weavers with the prop. And I made the outfit from scratch. It was a very interesting process. I think the process of making the film was very, very intimate, I would say. I got angry, I got sad, I feel calm, I feel relieved. And this is something that I want to keep up in my journey as a contemporary indigenous artist. We need to be able to preserve our culture in any form, maybe in a form of a video, a picture, sculptures, weaving. We need to preserve that, and especially preserving it from our own point of view, not from a third person's perspective. The people of the land, we are here to tell our story. We exist and we are here. Rama Rama is a short film that showcases a relationship between a mother and a daughter, centralized by the annual cultural pageant. This pageant, we call it Unduk Ngadaw. It is an event where it is held during Kaamatan on the 31st of May. Every year, my cousin and her mom would enter this pageant, and I would be able to witness the process. And it is something that I've always wanted to do, and the bond that I've always wanted to have with my mother, but she never really wanted me to be involved in this scene, in this pageant scene. I realized that this cultural pageant is so much more than just beauty. It has a deeper meaning. It is also about confidence. It is about truly believing in yourself, because it relates with this folk tale of folklore about Huminodun. Huminodun is a woman that sacrificed herself to save her community from a very long drought. But we were never taught about this. I only learned about this during my journey as I tried to find myself, my position in my heritage. So Rama Rama, it has something to do with this search, as this cultural pageant is so much more than just wearing your traditional attire and showcasing your beauty. It has something deeper, and actually the deep meaning, the deeper intention is what we should taught our younger generation. It is not just a pageant where you showcase how beautiful your dresses is. It's about the confidence and believing in yourself. And there's so much more to life than just strutting the runway. For this exhibition, these two films, I really want to put the spotlight on my culture and my heritage, because the Karasan Dusun heritage, we are not portrayed in the mainstream media, not even in our country, Malaysia. We are sidelined. And having this platform, this international platform where I'm given the opportunity to show my community and talk about them, I want to share that with everybody. And this culture shouldn't be forgotten, because day by day I see it fading, and that's why it is important to talk about it, to make it relevant, because the indigenous tribe, we are important to the ecosystem. So yeah, I hope the future generation, we don't forget where we come from. In this rapid modernization, in the current world, everybody is living very fast. We need to remember that there's a reason why we are here in the first place. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget your culture. Don't forget your custom. We are here.